Hey, it's your boy Serg Dragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me today is T-Money.
If you smell what the lion is cooking.
And Chris Petrie.
Too sweet.
Today, I don't know why Mikey's not answering his phone. I guess he might have gone to bed early or something. Whatever the case is, we're going to do this with just three guys. Let's do this. Today, we're going to cover NXT TakeOver 30 on August 22nd. Yeah, boy, let's go. This is a good night. Let's see what we start off with, my brother.
The tag team normal contender
between
the Lindsay Dorado Phantasma versus Breezango versus Only Lorcan versus Danny Burch.
And this was all over the place. Believe you me, they were all over the place. This was a triple threat tag team match. So people had to be tagged in. I thought this was a tornado match, but nope, there were tags. Otherwise, damn, this would be even more crazier. I would have loved that. Right, Chris? No tags, just straight up brawling all over the arena?
Yeah,
that would have been cool. So, with that said, what ended the match was a crazy thing going around between, I believe it was Only Lorcan and Draken Wild. And Tyler Breeze came in, super kicked Only Lorcan, pinned him, and Raku, I'm about to say Raku, like who's Raku? Raul Mendoza tried to break up the pin, but couldn't make it in time. So the number one contenders are Fandango and Tyler Breeze, Breezango once again. So Imperium better watch out, because these guys are after the titles again. And I want to, now that we also got that, let's go ahead and get our YouTube thoughts. So, T-Money, what do you think?
That match didn't excite me, so.
You, Chris?
Congratulations to Fandango and Tyler Breeze. They are the number one contenders for the tag team champion of Imperium.
Yep. Fun fact, these guys, I don't know their actual names. I'm still suck at names, especially from the Middle East. But these two big behemoths of the Middle East era, Hindi or India. Yeah. These guys are definitely dominant, but they have not been on TV at all. Not since that one match between Breezango and Imperium, and that was the last time we saw them. They said they were going to rule NXT tag team division. Where the hell are they at?
Because some wrestlers choose not to come because it's pandemic thing, bro.
Yeah, you're right about that. Your thoughts on that, Chris?
I have no comment on that.
No comment? All right. Next.
Finn Balor versus Timothy Thatcher.
After the kickoff, we got the actual first match of the show. We have Finn Balor versus Timothy Thatcher. And, oh, man. Timothy Thatcher really was trying to make him tap out multiple times. But Finn Balor would not tap out and would hit him not just with the coup de grace, which is a double stomp to the chest. He actually hit him with a quotation point, meaning he really cranked him up in the air and hit him with a DDT special brainbuster model. That's one of my. I have to thank my boy, my friend, my childhood friend, because which cover of SmackDown had Brock Lesnar on it?
Here Comes the Pain.
Yeah, him and me were playing that game, and he showed me that finishing move he called the Black Dragon. It was a DDT brainbuster, and I've been wanting to use that for the longest time as a heavy hitter finisher in my creative characters. To see Finn Balor using something similar to that, I was like, son of a bitch! But hey, I'm happy to see it being used, so I know what it really looks like. So to see Finn Balor win using that match, pretty damn good. Your thoughts?
Pretty good.
You, Chris?
Finn Balor, we all know he used that move.
What?
It's called the Bloody Sunday. That butterfly brainbuster type maneuver.
Oh, Bloody Sunday. What is it called in WWE?
1960.
Oh.
But he was also in Daddy SmackDown Shut Your Mouth.
Yeah, but that's the game I was talking about. The one where he's on the cover.
Yeah, he's also on both covers.
Oh.
Daddy SmackDown Shut Your Mouth and Daddy SmackDown Here Comes the Pain.
I think it was Here Comes the Pain. So, next.
The NXT North American Championship match. Bronson Reed versus Cameron Grimes versus Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano versus Velveteen Dream.
Oh, man. I had to rewind this match because I was playing a video game and I was missing out. So I had to watch the match all over again. Well, halfway through the match. But still, it was crazy how things were going left and right. I mean, there's a lot I can cover, so I'm going to just cover 3 things. Chris, anything I don't cover, holler. So, when you get your 2 cents. So, first thing I want to point out is the fact that Cameron Grimes is a dumbass. He pulled out a smaller ladder and said, "What am I supposed to do with this?" Dude, I see a weapon. Use it. He's actually trying to get to the thing. I'm like, wreck people. Once you're the last one standing and a body's laid out, then you can go after the title belt. No, he has to complain about it like Booker T did. And like, what the hell is... Oh! He get knocked the hell out by Damian Priest. Second thing I gotta mention is, damn. Velveteen Dream disappeared. He was on top of a tall ladder and he got pole vaulted over the guardrail into a table. And we didn't even see the table break. He just went under it. Like, ow! What is under there? Concrete? Was there any padding? I don't think so. Ow. And the third thing I gotta point out is definitely, in my opinion, Bronson Reed had all the power going in this match. In which case, he took a lot of hits and still kept getting up. Damn, boy. Big boy. So, with that said, those are my 3 things I have to take from it. But in the end, it was a tug of war between Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest. Johnny Gargano actually unbuckled it, but Damian Priest had the other side, and nobody could get it until finally Damian Priest hit him hard enough to knock Johnny Gargano out and fall onto the floor, the mat. He takes the title, and first time ever for him, Damian Priest is a new North American champion. And fun fact, he was my second pick. So that's my 2 cents. What is your 2 cents?
I say he's my first pick.
Oh, even better.
But he did good. So yeah.
What was the 3 things you can take out of that match?
Well, number 1, Cameron Grimes was terrible.
2.
And number 2, I had to say Scott Steiner. If you were watching that, if you ever did watch that, you know Velveteen Dream is paying homage to you.
Ah, yeah, he was.
With the headgear. And the other one, I know and Balor, his wife, is looking down, seeing Bronson Reed paying homage to him. And it's like, what in the world?
Your turn, Chris.
Let's see. Well, all that going on, Candice LeRae came out.
Yeah.
Trying to help her husband. And she trying to pull Kevin Grimes off the ladder and knock it down and put it and both, close it up.
Yep.
He said, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
What's your second thing?
And then Kenneth LeRae was at Bronson Reed's back.
Oh, yeah.
He splashed Johnny Gargano.
And wrecked her in the process. She went for a rough ride.
Yeah.
Riding Bronson Reed all the way down.
Yeah.
What's your third thing?
The third thing is I'm glad that Damian Priest have won his first championship win on the ladder match. I'm just glad Johnny Gargano or anybody else did not get the title.
And just so you know, they said he was paying homage to Shawn Michaels and Scott Hall.
Nice. What's the next thing?
And Bronson Reed was paying homage to Bam Bam Bigelow with that retire.
Yeah, I hate, and you know, I say Velveteen Dream was paying homage to Scott Steiner. I know Scott Steiner is not like that. It's like Adam Cole versus Pat McAfee. McAfee.
So this one was pretty interesting to say the least. Pat McAfee definitely surprised everybody with his wrestling performance. Definitely trying to cheat throughout the match because he was trying to bend the rules to his advantage, playing ignorant half the time. But his athletic capability is definitely surprising. He jumped from the floor of the mat to the top of the corner in one leap, like, golly, what the fuck?
Well, he's not a wrestler. He's a football player.
Uh-huh. And he pulled off some sweet moves left and right, not gonna lie. But Adam Cole proved why he is one of the best today, like him or hate him, of Undisputed Era. And definitely wanted to hit him with a knee, but he said, nah, I'm going to hit you something harder. He gets on top of the corner of the rope, goes in for Canadian Destroyer, jumping Canadian Destroyer, and hits him hard at what is called a sunset flip, pile driver. Yep, he hit him hard with that and took him out. 1, 2, 3. Definitely shut him up. Your thoughts?
They're pretty good.
Anything else?
Now Pat McAfee could just go do what he do best. Be a radio host.
Yeah. You, Chris?
People need to start renaming that move American Destroyer, not Canadian Destroyer, because Adam Cole is not Canadian.
Nah, I'm just calling it based on what I remember it.
Yeah. Well, they call that move Pediment Sunrise. Is that flipping power driver? He used that one, and he used Shining Wizard to shut the last shot maneuver to shut McAfee up for good.
Mm-hmm. It's no different than people taking the DDT or clothesline and just naming it something else.
They don't
really no different.
They don't name it clothesline anything. Just call it the clothesline.
Clothesline from hell.
Yeah, that's about it.
Rainmaker in Japan. Uh-huh. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I know about that.
Lariat.
I know about that too.
Yeah, see.
But America.
What? Say again, Chris?
High fly flow.
High fly flow. No, that is a frog splash. Oh, 1 second. All right, we're back. So next up is
Io Shirai versus Dakota Kai for the NXT Women's Championship match.
So his ride's on its way. So we're going to speed this up now. So through all the struggle, through all the cheating with Dakota Kai's muscle, Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai defeated Dakota Kai, and all that is said and done is showing why Dakota Kai is not worthy of being NXT Women's Champion yet. So she's still moving on forward. And I'm going to save that for a bit because he's got to get going. So next thing, what are your thoughts on that, by the way?
I thought it was good job for Io Shirai.
Okay. Next is Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross. And not going to lie, like I said, we're just skimming through this now. Karrion Kross beat Keith Lee. Enough said. That was just Crazy how that match went.
Shocking.
Yep. Good news though, when SummerSlam was airing, we actually had news that Keith Lee was going to Monday Night Raw.
Oh, and just so you know, Kieran Cross is injured.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he said he was injured when he got in the match. He got injured in that match.
How?
They said his shoulder or something like that. His shoulder.
Oh, damn. He just got the title. I mean, no.
He looked fine, but he ain't gonna. He don't want people know. The people who are watching that he was hurt.
Damn. Yeah, I see you, Mikey. I was trying to contact you earlier. You were busy?
Number one, I was busy. I had to put the groceries up. That's number one.
Gotcha.
Number two, my messaging app is fucked up.
Your what?
My Messenger, Facebook, because you tried to call me.
It's messed up?
It was fucked up. I don't know what the hell happened.
That's fine, bro. As long as you're contacting us now. So, you need to get ready to go, bro.
Yes.
Your ride is not going to wait.
Oh yeah.
So, I'll see you.
All right.
Yeah, I'll let you know what happens in that storm if it's really bad for Marco and Laura and those freaking storms that are coming. I don't know if we'll even be able to come into work. I don't know. I gotta.
That's what I was saying this morning.
Yeah, I know.
You like my cut for me?
No problem. I'll let it rinse.
All right.
Okay, so we just finished up. Chris, hold your opinions on those last two matches. Let's run through with Mikey. Oh yeah. Don't forget that. Later, bro. Okay, so Mikey, first up, your thoughts on Breezango qualifying for a title shot, number one contenders against Imperium.
Did they win or loss?
They won in a triple threat.
Well, congrats to Breezango. They got the job done all right.
And next after that is Finn Balor beating Timothy Thatcher. Your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts is Timothy Thatcher had it coming. He had it coming.
Couldn't make him tap.
You ain't lying.
Next after that is the ladder match. Oh my God. We did this between the three of us. What is your three things you have to take out of that match, that ladder match, where Damian Priest won it? But besides that, what was your three things that you have to mention?
What was my what?
Out of all that match, in that ladder match, what was your three things you had to take from it?
My take is congrats to Damian Priest for winning the NXT North American title. That's number one.
Gotcha.
Number two, you think Johnny Gargano's gonna walk out with the NXT North American title? Guess again. And number three, that cowboy that we can't stand didn't get the job done.
Everybody's making chops at him. Everybody did. You can go back on this video and you'll see what we said, Mikey. All right. Next thing on the list is trying to think. Was it the women's title, Chris?
The next one was Adam Cole and Matt McAfee.
Thank you. Adam Cole shut Pat McAfee up. What do you got to say about that, Mikey?
Well, Pat McAfee, I don't know what to say. I mean, Pat McAfee tried his damnedest, but he came up short against the leader of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, baby.
Mm-hmm. We were all shocked about his athletic capability.
Yeah, cause let's not forget that Pat McAfee had his podcast show talking everything about Adam Cole, and Adam Cole getting his face and all hell broke loose. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, so what's next, Mikey? Chris.
Io Shirai versus Dakota Kai.
In which case, I said already that Io Shirai, despite the referee being knocked out and Raquel Gonzalez trying to cheat on behalf of Dakota Kai didn't get the job done. Mikey, what do you got to take?
I'm just glad that Io Shirai got the job done, because after the match was over, here comes trouble. Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez got into a 2-on-1 brawl until the former NXT Women's Champion, former first NXT UK Women's Champion, the Nightmare Rhea Ripley, would get in Raquel's face, because I would love to see a showdown between two big girls.
You, Chris?
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I heard you, Mikey.
I hope. Congratulations, Io Shirai, obtaining her championship against Dakota Kai. But I hope it will be a tag team match. Io Shirai and Rhea Ripley versus Dakota Kai and Gonzalez.
Agreed. That would be a good match. Lastly is the fact that we have to mention Keith Lee loses the NXT Championship to Killian Cross. Killian Cross, I couldn't say this before because T-Money didn't have enough time. So now I can say that Killian Cross definitely put his angle slam looking move, submission, German suplex, I guess you would call it, suplex angle slam looking move on Keith Lee twice. And then I think a third time on a top rope to put him away and became the NXT champion. Your thoughts, Chris?
Keith Lee have the shortest championship match, shortest title reign ever, because, well, you know he's going to be caught up to the people in WWE. He's going to be going to Monday Night Raw. That's why he dropped the title.
Sorry to interrupt. Timeout. Let me try again.
What happened? I guess he couldn't hear us. Go ahead, Chris. Continue. I can hear you.
Well, like I said, it was the shortest championship reign at Keith Lee's career, because the reason it's short is because he had been called up by WWE, because he's going to make his debut on Monday Night Raw. But his championship reign,
It came to an end.
yep.
Your 2 cents, Mikey?
Well, before I get to that, let me apologize. I had to delete and reinstall, so I was wanting to see me again. So my apologies for my messenger app. I had to delete and reinstall it, so thank goodness you can hear me.
I could hear you earlier. It sounds like you couldn't hear us.
I know you tried to call me because I was too busy. That's number one. Number two, my messenger app fucked up. I had to reinstall it and try to get it so you can see me, so I can get my 2 cents. So I can get about hearing about the Keith Lee.
Okay, now you're starting to break up.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Like I said, I did not expect Keith Lee to lose that title, that big monster carrying across it. Now, what's next for Keith Lee? Because I'm not going to spoil him.
No, we already mentioned it. I figured I'd go ahead and mention this at SummerSlam, that Keith Lee had been announced that he's going to be on tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, which is today.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just not going to spoil it. I'm going to save my Raw thoughts another day or two. But like I said, my question is, what is next for Keith Lee now that he lost his championship? But like I said, I'm not going to talk about Raw. I'll save my next here.
Okay, hold up, Mikey. Say something again. You were breaking up.
I'm going to save my Raw 2 cents another day or two.
That's fine. That's fine, Mikey. Lastly is the fact that Terrence Hold up, let me just have y'all look at me. Last thing is the fact that Terrence was saying on the new wrestling source is saying that Karrion Kross's shoulder, after obtaining the championship during that match, his shoulder was injured. So the condition of the new NXT champion is put into question whether he can still wrestle or not. So we'll have to wait till tomorrow night, and that's if we'll be able to see it. With the storms coming, I don't know. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be good.
Like they say, what not just. But like I said, just stay safe because.
I hear you. So, anything else we got to mention, Chris? Mikey?
Let's see. Amaso Ciampa is coming back to NXT.
Ooh.
Yeah, we get revenge on King Cross.
Oh yeah. We have to see Ciampa a long time. Another match they got for a takeover. Tegan Nox versus Candice LeRae. They've got to put the match on. I'd love to see Tegan Nox go against Candice LeRae, the poison inside Pixie.
Yeah, buddy. I hear you. Other than that, was there anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
The gentleman, that's it.
And another one they forgot to put was Candice LeRae versus Tegan Nox.
Yeah. They didn't do that. Not even on kickoff. So let's go ahead and end this.
Let's do it.
So first up, a shout out to our fellow brethren of the Heavens Monsters podcast, Xavier Hill, Mike Henry, and Andre Mitchell. A link to their YouTube channels will be in descriptions down below, as always. And a remaining shout out to Chris Petrie, T-Money, who just left, Renee, Farrell, and Delvin. All right, boss. You ready to cut it?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You like this video, give it a thumbs up. You didn't give it a thumbs down. Hit the subscribe button, like the content, hit that notification bell for the next Heavens Monsters podcast. I'm Serg. This is Mikey. This is Chris. Tell him what's up, Mikey.
And that's the bottom line, because the Heavens Monsters podcast crew said so, and the next video will be SummerSlam. I hope.
Yeah, if we don't do it tomorrow, we'll do it eventually, because definitely want to cover that.
Depends on that crazy storm.
Oh yeah. Good luck, my brothers. Stay safe.
Yeah.
And that goes stay safe to everybody in Houston, Texas, or anyone in that area, including Louisiana. Boy. Bye, everybody.
Good night.